Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Leo. This is going to be for August 2024. Welcome to my channel, whether you've been here before or you're new. I hope this resonates. I guess take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't, because it's a general read. And time can be fluid, so just remember that. Even though we say August, can be any time. And time can be fluid, meaning it's you or your person, can be either or someone else. I'm using the Romance Angels card for you guys. All right, Leo for August. That came fast. Okay, let's get a couple more. Come on. They all want to jump out, I swear to God. Oh my God, too many. I did see make the effort though. Make the effort. As I said, separation, true love, make the effort. And you've got passion in reverse. You've got very soon in reverse. So this might take a bit. Oh, look, underneath you've got worth waiting for. Something that's coming in, right? I feel like you're going to go through a separation if you haven't already. Whether it's just time apart or whether it's completely over and done with, that's whatever is your situation. But you definitely need some time apart from whoever you're seeing or dating, whatever. Now, I do feel like you're feeling like a lack of passion, but at the same time, I feel like somebody here, whoever this reading will be for, this is somebody you're already with, right? You're in a place of separation, but you feel like this is the person you're meant to be with. But for some reason, there's a lack of effort. Like it's whether it's you and your person or you or them or whoever, right? It's like effort has to be put in. Because the separation otherwise might turn into, longer. You've got to realize that it is safe for you to love this person. So maybe when it comes to lack of passion, it's more just, it could be in the bedroom for somebody or some people, but not everyone. It's also that you're just not feeling like fulfillment, like, how you feel like you should be feeling with somebody who you think is your true love. So maybe you're in this place of separation or it's going to happen, but it's like you realize, you or your person realize that this is true love. So an effort needs to be made to make this work. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't just be one-sided either. It has to be like, there has to be an equal give and take. But it's like worth knowing that it is definitely worth waiting for, because that's on the bottom. Knowing it is safe for you to love, because maybe you just felt like, well, this isn't going anywhere. Am I wasting my time? Yeah. I also feel like you haven't really taken the time to really get to know each other. Like you might be in a relationship, but do you really, when you get down to the inner, do you really know each other? Maybe, if it's not working and you need to separate, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's things that, obviously, when you put in the effort, you've got to put in the effort so that you can find out what what is the other person not giving you that you desire, and vice versa. There maybe needs to be some sort of communication here. So I feel like whatever this is, it's like, it's telling you need to make the effort. Effort needs to be put in for this to work. All right, let's get some tarot for Leo. Come on, jump out. Okay, and an outcome. Shall I use those ones again? I feel like my head is like so clouded I can't make one thought out. Like, it's the most bizarre feeling. All right, sorry, I'll just get a couple more cards. For Leo. For Leo, August. Okay, outcome. Okay. Let's have a look. So, the first cards you've got, Four of Wands and the Champion of Cups in reverse. So, you have this happy home, or you had, take as resonates, but it's like, I feel like the message, like as I said, is somebody needs to make an effort, right? Because I feel like you can have this happy home. I feel like for some of you, you may have felt like that already until something is maybe brought to your attention or brought up. Maybe there's a conversation, because as I said, somebody here feels like they're not fulfilled. There's this lack of passion, joy, whatever in this relationship. So I feel like somebody here like thinks that everything is okay, but then they go through this place of heartbreak. They may even see you as the heartbreaker, or you see them, whoever did the walking away, I need a break. It's like, it's just disappointing. I feel like it also makes you question, like, is this really what I want? Maybe you think this person is a bit manipulative, or they think you are. But I feel like it's like there is no somebody here is very obsessed. Not like obsessed, but like they couldn't see a future with anyone else is what I get. Like they're obsessed with you, or you're obsessed with them. Or both. But I do feel like it's just somebody's feeling a bit lack of joy, I want to say, more than passion. But with the Four of Wands, like I do feel like if you're in this place of separation already and you decide you want to get back together, like forget, I want to say leave the past in the past. Like even in arguments, don't bring it up, don't whatever. But I do feel like, yeah, you can make, like this can be fine. This can work out. It's just a matter of if somebody puts in the effort. And I mean by someone, I mean both of you, really. It's not just a them problem, it's a you both need to, you know what I mean? There needs to be that equal give and take. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's all about teamwork. It's also about learning from whatever you've been through, I guess, before. Like whatever, like there needs to be this open communication where, as I said, somebody says, I really don't like when you do whatever, blah, 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 right? But I love when you do this, you know, like, it's all about learning, like, each other again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there needs to be the effort, is what it comes back to. It's like putting in the effort to be a team, putting in the effort to, like, learn about each other. You know? And I mean, when you get into relationships and you've been in them for a long time, you think to yourself, my God, like, what isn't it? I know everything. Like, this girl's an idiot. Like, I know my partner, you know, or my husband or my wife or whoever, right? I'm not saying it's you might know their favorite color. You might know their middle name. What I'm talking about is none of those things. Like, I'm talking about really getting to know how someone feels on the inside. Like, you know, when you become argumentative and bring up the past, I don't like that, because it causes more problems. Or I don't like how you're always having a go at me about not earning as much as you do, or that upsets me, or whatever it is that, you know, whatever I'm not saying it's those things, but I'm like, whatever the issue is, it's like maybe you've never had that conversation before, and then somebody, you know, goes on at you about something particular, and on 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 and on. You eventually go, okay, this is not making me feel good. Therefore, I don't really feel like this is maybe a relationship I should be in, and decide to separate. But really, if you had have just spoken and said, you know what, I really don't like, it makes me feel like utter crap when you go on about how crap my job is or whatever. So it's those things. It's the things that maybe people keep inside and don't express. There needs to be an open line of communication. When someone does something you don't like, you turn around and go, you know what, I don't like that. Please don't do that. Or if someone does something you really like, oh wow, I really like that. Okay, well, here we go. I'll start doing that. You know, oh, I like when you help around the house. Okay, well, I'll take that into consideration. I'll do that. You know, like, there's that learning about how each other feels on the inside. Maybe somebody here feels like they're trying to do it's like my way or the highway. Somebody's very strong-willed, and it could also be one of those things like if someone, you know, like if someone's not doing it the way you want to do it, then you'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just easier if I do it, like that kind of. But then complaining because you've got so many, you're doing so many things, or you're having to juggle so many things, or whatever. It's like too many demands on you for somebody. As I said, it's all about learning about each other. Two of Cups, and you've got the Three of Cups. Now you've got Three of Pentacles and you've got the Three of Cups. And threes are about growth and taking action, right? As I said, putting in the effort. So with the Three of Cups, it's like, I feel like it's still the same message. I feel like it's still that teamwork. But it's also having or feeling like you've got some sort of circle of support, whether it's, you know, your partner, or whether it's outside of your relationship, like maybe you've got some really close friends that maybe you need to talk to or whatever. But I just feel like it's the same message. I feel like there needs to be teamwork. And there needs to be, with the threes, there needs to be action taken, effort put in, because it will help you grow. By you getting to know each other, really, the real deep things, you know, like I do feel like it can work. But at the same time, I feel like there's also a very unhealthy attachment here. It's like somebody feels like, with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's like some sort of misunderstanding. It could be a codependent relationship. So maybe somebody feels like the other person's very clingy. It's interesting that in every single card, there's two people all up here. Twos are about partnerships and choices. And I feel like that's exactly what this is. Yeah. I feel like somebody doesn't want to feel like they always have to rescue the other person either. And I don't mean rescue like, it can be however you feel, maybe emotionally or mentally or whatever, right? They just don't want to feel like they're always having to like caretake. All right, and then you've got the Emperor in reverse, and you've got the Page of Swords in reverse. As I said, though, somebody here is very strong-willed. There needs to be, I guess, careful because it may be too excessive. Like the control, it may be like someone's trying to control the other person. Somebody's very inflexible here. So they're, yeah, I just feel like somebody doesn't, they've given away their power to the other person. And I feel like maybe that needs to stop. You need to take back power as well, and the other person also needs to be less controlling, less inflexible, less like stubborn. Page of Swords, the message that I'm getting is that there is this loss of communication. Really, that's whether it's communication and truth or whether it's just communication. Like, and I don't mean truth as in this person's lying. What I'm getting is there's a lack of truth as in like the real deep meaningful conversations that need to be happening and not happening because there is that lack of it. There's a lack of somebody coming out saying, look, I really don't like that, or I really feel this way, or I'm feeling like, there isn't like I'm feeling like I'm not real happy at the moment in this relationship, and I think that you're my true love and I don't want to be away from you. I want to be with you forever. I need to just, feel like you're putting in effort, or I need to feel like, this is how I'm feeling about whatever. You know what I mean? Like having that real honest communication. All right. For some of you, you may also have kids, I want to say, like a family, because you've got make the effort with kids. You've also got the Six of Cups here with kids. So, yeah, there could be kids involved in this. All right. Next, we have the King of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. And then we've got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Coin. They were the two they were the sort of the ones that came out together. I feel like somebody here is you see them as a good person. Like you do see them as somebody who is like the King of Cups, like that person you want to be in a relationship with. But the other person is seen as like cold and controlling and stubborn, like I keep saying. I also do feel like there is manipulation here, like, oh, if you don't do what, blah blah blah, then whatever. The King of Cups, though, I feel like possibly somebody sees them as they see the other person as somebody who is, dishonest, or this person feels like they're the King of Cups, whether that's you or them, but you're feeling dishonest because you're not actually expressing your truth. But as I said, that's because you don't want to hurt the other person, or whatever. I feel like there's definitely some people who might be the King of Cups, and they see their person as somebody who is doing the wrong thing. But I feel like they need to work on the controlling side. They're very, especially when it comes to like money, they're not somebody who wants to see it go to, like people going and spending, or, they like to have expensive things. They like to save and have money. It's not even about nice things, because they like to save their money. They don't want to spend it on other stuff, but for others, they do like to hoard. So it can be either or, but somebody here is definitely looking at, their future, their happiness, their expectations, because there's a lot of happy memories here. And as I said, for some of you, or all of you, I don't really know, but there's kids involved. But yeah, there has to be a tower moment, because something had to change. And I feel like it's got to do with if somebody feels betrayed, or somebody feels like they're being deceptive, or somebody feels like they're controlling and they're, standing firm, like they're a person in the defense that's, like barking their orders. You know what I mean? Like something has to change. Maybe it's just that somebody has no ambition, and they're a spender, and or doesn't have to be that exactly, but yeah, somebody that's like that they could be somebody who doesn't hold on to anything and just happily would spend, whereas, I feel like the other person is with the 7. They're putting in all the hard work to get, the things that you and provide for their family. And, somebody here, it's definitely about money, I want to say. And that's the bit that maybe someone's codependent, because maybe they're the ones earning all the money. And they're, it feels like they're at that point where it's like they feel controlling, because you feel like you can't do anything, but they're trying to they have the mindset where they want to provide. And even with the 7 of Swords, it doesn't even have to be anything deceptive. It could mean that just somebody feels like they want to run away from the person who's very controlling. But they're trying to do it because they're trying to provide for their family. This is what I mean about getting to know each other, like really getting to know the inner. Like if someone says, look, I'm just trying to control us so we actually have some stuff in our life, and, I don't want to be poor and not be able to provide for my family. Like, that's why I'm working 100 hours a week. And, you're feeling like something's going on, or I'm being deceptive, or, you want to run away, but I'm here working my butt off. You know what I mean? Like, there needs to be this open back and forth, like both participating in this conversation. Um, I feel like, though, whatever's going on, like, you need to both have like fun times. Yeah, okay, you want to save and you want to, you're working 100 hours a week to try to provide for your family and you don't really want to go spend all your money, but you can go and do things that are free, even just spending time, together to watch a movie and just, be affectionate with each other while you watch a movie and enjoy each other's company. Like, whether it's something like that, there also does need to be this communication. Obviously, that needs to be a big thing that needs to change. You need to be more communicative. Yeah, communicative. And both all the time have open communication. Because I feel like, yeah, when this person actually like changes, I feel like it's going to be like, phew, like, we don't have to end, like, I realize why this person's doing what they're doing. Like, I realize that they were doing, this because they care about their family and, um, yeah, somebody doesn't want to also feel like they're doing it all and having to feel like I can't keep doing 100 hours a week. Like, maybe could you look at maybe getting a part-time job to help out, or could you maybe just stop spending so much, or there needs to be that communication about the finances. Because yeah, I do feel like you're like a wish to each other. Like, you both had this dream and desire and you met each other and you're meant to be. It's just, no relationship has zero problems. There's always something. But if you two can actually have that open communication, I feel like it will be, yeah, it can be fine. But there needs to also, obviously, if someone's expressing how they're feeling, things need to change there too. You can't go on, the same way and expect different. Um, so yeah, all right. Well, that is what I have. For others, I just got also there. There are some people who might have separated from somebody, and then somebody new comes in, and it will be something worth waiting for. Um, yeah. So for somebody, there's also like this. You've been by yourself. You're separated from somebody, and you meet someone else, and it's the romance of a lifetime. But from whatever wasn't working last time, there needs to be effort put in, knowing it is safe to love after, this other person let you down or did whatever. But for most, I feel like, yeah. All right, that's what I have. I hope this resonates, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.